Alright guys, here we have it, another Ozark Trail. This one is a 3-in-1. First option we have is Roto Cooler. Second option is a beverage dispenser. And the third option is a party tub. I guess because the lid is supposed to be removable on this thing, which is pretty cool. Here you have it, says 5-gallon high performance jug, cooler, and dispenser. This thing was about $80 something after tax here in Georgia. Looks like it's got a pretty nice lid. Pretty heavy duty gasket. You know, pretty nice handles. I like how they use these metal hooks here on some nylon. Pretty good stitching. Looks like triple stitching on this thing. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Really nice heavy duty handle here. Nylon looks to be, with this hard rubber insert to create the orange handle you see there. Inside you have your instructions, I believe. No cool stickers like Yeti gives you, but that's not too bad. Yep, so we're going to be putting starting off with this thing, since it is a 3-in-1. We're going to start off with 3 gallons of water and probably either 1 or 2 10-pound bags of ice. It's got a pretty cool spout on this thing. It's not like the usual spouts you see. This is more of a flat design, so it doesn't stick out further than the hard cooler itself. I guess they did that so it can't be knocked off. I mean, you see, I can slide my hand down that pretty easily without it snagging on anything, so that's pretty nice. So I guess back here is where you remove the lid. Let's take a look at that real quick. Okay, I'm gonna have to read the instructions to see how you remove that lid, but yeah, it looks like a pretty good. It's got a nice latch. This is a more of a soft rubber latch, so you can, you know, squeeze it down on there. So yeah guys, this is going to be our new beverage dispenser for work. I might see how it does with keeping other things cold as well, but until then, I'm going to put some ice in this thing tomorrow and give it a try. That's the Ozark Trail 3-in-1. Alright guys, today's the day. I'm going to start the tryout of the Ozark Trail 5-gallon high performance jug, cooler, and dispenser. So how we're going to use this thing, we're going to put water and ice directly into here and use it as a dispenser. So on here it says, let me fix this. Oh, I had to rinse it out. So I was going to put 3 gallons of water. I've actually had to use half a gallon of water to, you know, really rinse this thing out and try to clean it up, you know, because we're actually going to be dumping the water straight into here along with the ice. I didn't want any pollutants or whatever debris coming into my water as I drink it. So right here you see it says keeps ice up to 3 days. All right, it's not too cold out here. Let me see on the truck exactly what the degrees is. All right, so we're dealing with 55-degree weather. This thing's going to be inside my truck at all times. I'm not going to have it in the back, you know, bouncing around. So hopefully it really is leak proof and doesn't get, you know, water all in my truck. If it does, I'm probably going to take it back. If it doesn't keep ice up to 3 days, I'm probably going to take it back. So this is day number 1. As you see, I have 10 pounds of ice. I might not take it straight back. Let me rephrase that. So, you know, the best optimal use for these things is you really want to get this thing chilled really cold, maybe 30 degrees inside the dispenser, inside the cooler, for it to start, you know, being really useful in keeping that ice up to 3 days. So maybe after about 6 days, I'll try it again and see if it keeps ice up to 3 days. If it don't at that time, I might end up taking it back. That's why I haven't taken the stickers off this thing. It actually had a sticker in here. I had to peel that off and rinse it out. I don't know why they put a sticker on the inside if this thing's supposed to be a dispenser. So, all right, let's get this 10 pounds of ice in here. So, yeah, that's 10 pounds of ice. See, it still has pretty good, a lot of space. So I could have probably put 5 gallons of water. It says that it's only a 5 gallon, well, so that's half a gallon. Here goes a full gallon. And you see that water's coming up. So, I mean, this thing's got a lot of insulation. Maybe it will keep it up to 3 days. I don't know. It's got a lot of insulation in there. Because you see how big it is, and it's only, it's filling up pretty quickly with 10 pounds of ice and 2.5 gallons of water. It looks like there might be room for maybe a half more gallon. Yeah, it looks like it's only about a, I don't know, I'd have to really get another gallon and try it out. But that's 10 pounds of ice, 2.5 gallons of water. Let's go ahead and shut the lid on this thing. Alright guys, it's been over 24 hours. I started this yesterday at 9. It's 9:51, so almost 25 hours. This is the Ozark Trail 5 gallon high performance jug cooler and dispenser. It says it keeps ice up to 3 days. Let's check and see how much ice is left. Still pretty good bit. I know this water is still freezing cold every time I go to drink it, so I've only opened this thing 3 times.
My jacket.
Only 3 times in the last 25 hours, so it's still going strong. I'll check it again tomorrow around 9 a.m. and see how much is left. Thanks. I didn't get to make a video this morning at 9. Ran into a good bit of problems. So here I am today. What is it? Like 5, 6 o'clock. So, and in the afternoon, let's open it up. All right, there you have it. There probably was some ice in there this morning. But it's all gone now. It hasn't been extremely hot outside. It's been around, the highs have been about 65, and this thing's been riding in the back of my truck every day. So it says keeps ice up to 3 days. I'm gonna go in here and figure out exactly what time or how long it did keep the ice. I mean, there's no ice in there, so I can't give you an exact time, just to estimate a time. Alright, so after figuring up the days, we're thinking it's probably a 2-day cooler. I started it on Tuesday at 9, and it ended today at anywhere between 9 and 6, or actually anywhere between 6 p.m. yesterday and 6 p.m. today. But it is a pretty good cooler. The water was freezing cold every time I drank it. But, you know, the temperatures were real low while I was doing this test. So if you're planning on doing it in the summer, I don't think, unless you chill the cooler like below freezing before you put the water and ice in there, I don't think that it's going to keep it up to 3 days. Maybe it will. I didn't, you know, chill it below freezing, so I can't give you any information on that. All I did was take it kind of right off the shelf, put water and ice in it, and test it out. So I don't know exactly what Ozark Trail is saying, if you can do it right off the shelf or right out of a cooler. I don't know, but what is it? But yeah, it is a good cooler. It's heavy duty, but up to 3 days, it's a little iffy. But all right, thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, you're always welcome.